Hey guys, it's Cook3 and welcome to this part of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last part we climbed up Stone Tower Temple to music, which I have yet to decide what that music will be. And in this part we're going to do the Stone Tower Temple. Now I've already tried to record this once, and the game froze about halfway through the temple, so I'm going to have to be wary of that possibly happening. So I'm going to be a bit tense throughout like the entirety of this dungeon probably. And yeah, so that's not very fun. Neither is a lot of this temple, really, though, to be fair. Because a lot of it is this. Going on a switch, changing form, playing the Elegy of Emptiness, going to another switch, changing form. I mean, there's not a lot of that, to be fair, in the temple, but there's still a fair amount of it, and it's not fun to do every time. Because, like with this mainly, every time you step on a switch, or step off a switch, a little cutscene plays. And it's just a bit of an extra annoyance to have to deal with, really. But you know, nothing too terrible, I suppose. If you're gonna make a song and dance about it, which I doubt you are. Because that would be really a terrible sort of idea for a song, or even a dance, really. Well, I don't know. I don't know how well you guys can dance, but in any case, I'd still say it's a pretty terrible idea. But, yeah, so, heading on into the temple, we're going to equip our arrows. Now, as you can see here, we've got a lot of stuff in our bottles. Green potions are going to be necessary, pretty much. Well, not necessary, I got through on my practice run without any green potions, but they're going to help, essentially. Blue potions are an extra backup, and fairies are an even backup-ier backup than the backup. That's a lot of backupping. Or just backing up. Just backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. My daddy taught me good, etc. So yes, you want to hit that first there. I always, in previous runs, except for, oh. Well, that's fun. Accidentally hit the, stop recording button. Whoops. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Give me a sec. Gotta set it all up again now. I mean, I could just start again, but besides that, I gotta do all the preparation for it, so... Yep, let's start this up. If I can get to the right thing, here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Really not sure how I managed to do that, but, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Pretty much any previous run I've done of this, I always forget to shoot that arrow while I'm here. I always do it a lot later into the temple, and that makes it a bit of an inconvenience to get the chest that it makes. For reasons that you will see when we get to just about the main mechanic of this dungeon, really. There's a dragonfly over there, but we're not really bothered about him at the moment. And yes, so inside this chest is our very first stray fairy of the dungeon, so that's pretty fantastic. Down there, I believe, are a fairy and some hearts, or possibly some rupees. But we need neither of those right now, so I'm not going to bother. Over here, we have a bombable wall, as you can tell by all the cracks. Blow it up, and you're good to go. So yeah, the reason we need to get into here is we need to get exploded by a bomb chew. I mean, you know, we need to do it in a more isolated area, because he's a bit self-conscious about exploding, you know? I mean, some bomb chews just are, it's nothing really science can explain, especially. It's just, you know, the condition that some of them have. We yet to have a name for it. I mean, there's lots of slang names, you know, bomb shyness and what have you. That's a bit of a waste of a thing, but we get bomb out of it, I suppose. It just means that this next bit is a little bit more of a hassle, because we have to play the Elegy of Emptiness. Yeah, the Elegy of Emptiness is probably my least favourite song in not in Ocarina of Time. It's my least favourite song in Ocarina of Time as well, so I'm glad they didn't include it. But, yeah, it's probably my least favourite song in this game, because it's a bit dull, really. And every time you play it, you have to have the annoying little cutscene of making a statue, which lasts... I mean, granted, it's a very short cutscene, but it's still, you know, more than any other song will do, and it's really not very useful in a lot of the game. I mean, the Song of Soaring, that's also a very bland tune, and there's an animation to go with it every time, but at least it's useful. I mean, you can fly anywhere in the game to save you loads of time, but with this, it's just to press down switches in, like, less than a quarter of the game. So, what exactly was I focusing on there? Oh, I think I know. Here's a bomb chew again. Lots of bomb chews crawling around. Make you explode, thank you very much. And yes, let's just head on our merry way, I suppose, really. Moving onwards. Energy of emptiness again. Because also, a thing that's a bit annoying with it is that you want to skip through the playing as fast as you can, because you have to play it so many times. And then because you want to play it so fast, you miss the notes or whatever, so it ends up taking more time than if you just play it slowly, so kind of ironic, I think. Is it ironic? I don't know, I'm always a bit bad with definitions of irony, but I'm pretty sure it's ironic. In trying to speed yourself up, you actually slow yourself down. I think that's irony. I don't know. Irony is sometimes a bit tricky to define. I mean, a lot of people are probably, oh yeah, irony, I can explain that easily. It's like when you take a dog and you put a fish in its mouth. But that's not ironic at all, that's just bizarre. Hell are you on about, man? Do not forget this chest here, or else it's going to cause you a lot of ire later on. I always forget it in So yeah, I always forgot it in previous runs, so then it just led to hardship and strife for my entire family. Or maybe just me, and just a minor inconvenience, really. But if you can get it now, then you might as well, to save yourself a bit of time. Okay, set you off. All the rest of them in this room, the two by the light in the entrance, were just statues. The rest of them are all Armos. Are these Armos? I believe they are. Let's just check. Yep, Armos. You can blow it up before they come to life, but really, might as well just become a Goron and punch them in the face. And say sod it, really. There we go. Excuse me. I don't want your business today, matey. And yes, so once you defeat all of them, you get yourself a chest which contains a small key, I believe. Certainly not a stray fairy, it's too gilded for that. Let's kick it open. I like the way that you kick things, you kick open small chests when you're a big guy. In fact, I think you actually do it when you're normal Link as well. Can't quite remember. In here we have the dungeon map, so bear that in mind, all you folks who like to get dungeon maps. There's how you can get it for this one. Yay! And don't expect there's many people out there who specifically like getting maps more than anything, and I imagine a lot of people enjoy getting maps because, you know, they're useful, but I don't imagine there's anyone in the world who, when they play a Zelda game, go, oh man, I can't wait to find the map for this place! Ah, that's gonna be so awesome, and then I'm not gonna bother with the rest of the temple. I mean, what's the point? I've already got the map. I can see all I need to see of it. And then never play the game again, because, you know, then you'd only get to, like, the start of the game, and up to the point where you find the map in the dungeon, which, because it's the first one, is typically really early on. But, you know, to each their own, but not that there's anyone whose own is getting just the map. Oh yeah, there's a much easier way to get up there, actually. Oh boy, Beamos. Beamos is not a bad enemy or anything. I say that about a lot of things in this, don't I? It's not a bad X, but why? But the annoying thing about it is that because it's behind the thing, it'll keep firing at us forever but never hit us. And so it'll keep making that annoying noise. Like eternally. And it's a bit annoying. If you hit that switch now, using a bomb, it'll save you a bit of time later, but equally, if you're not a good bomb thrower, you don't have any bombs, then just wait until a bit later and you'll be able to do it. And all will be well and good. Don't think there's anything else we need yet. There's a guy up there, but we'll get into what he does later. Running into mines is a bad idea, I'd say. You know, it's not typically that fun to do. Just trying to remember what I need to do in this room. I think there's a switch down here, but that's it. For now, at least. Now, you may have noticed a few, actually, you'll definitely notice a bit of a weird thing here. When we press the switch and you see what it does. It makes that mine explode. No, that was just me. But yeah, this treasure chest is upside down. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Isn't it? Or isn't it? Yes, it is, honestly. We can't open that, even as a Zora Link. He's not cool enough to do that right now. There's some other stuff we need to do up here as well. Link, come on, Link. Get up there. There we go. See, that wasn't too bad. Remove our Zora face. I believe we need fire arrows here. Well, we don't need them, but they'll save us a bit of time later. Yep. There's a fire ice, not fire ice. There's an ice eye thing there. And yet another upside down chest. I wonder what that could mean. One of the main mechanics of this dungeon is, could it possibly be turning things upside down? Who knows? Oh. These mirrors are, well, they're not actually too bad. They're a bit worse in... Whoop. Hang on. Gotta make sure I shine the light on properly before the light stops. Yeah, they're a slightly finicky mechanic every now and then. Mainly in the next room we're going to be going into. That room over there just leads back to the entrance area. Going to be a bomb tube looking a bit weird in this cutscene, I should imagine. Yeah. Hey, fella. What the hell? Looks kind of like Stimpy. No, Ren. I don't know, I never watched the cartoon, so I never know which one is which, but... yeah, Ren. Ren's the little one, right? Little one. Yeah, because he goes, Stimpy! See, I've never even seen the show, and I already know the catchphrases. Or I know that catchphrase. Put the stone mask on before coming into this room, or actually don't, because there's a thing you need Goron Link to do anyway. But make sure you have the stone mask on a C button, just to save you a lot of grief. Because otherwise this room can be hell. I remember before recording this the first time, I did mention that I had a failed recording of this, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely did. Sorry. When I recorded this the first time... what was I going on about? Oh yeah, before I recorded this the first time, or before I did my practice run even. Sorry, my story started off on the wrong foot. Before I started the practice run of this, I was really dreading this room because in my previous run of this game, this room gave me hell because of those little black bows going everywhere. The thing is that they never stop spawning, ever. So you can kill as many of them as you want, they'll just keep coming forever. And so when you need to shine, basically, it's the next bit that causes the most grief if you don't have the stone mask. Because you need to get rid of that block over there. Not this one, the one that we saw fleetingly. The one to our right. Just there. Hi, fella. Yeah, you need to get light reflected onto that. So you need to hit that mirror, right? Nope, you can't reach that. So you need to hit this mirror so you can shine the light back onto this mirror. So you can shine the light onto that. And so, you know, it's not too bad, surely. But with these, if those guys keep hitting you every single time you try to do anything, pretty much, then you're not going to get enough light reflected into this mirror so you can get over to there and reflect the light to the next one. So, yeah, you need to reflect this light onto that mirror for a certain amount of time, and then reflect another certain amount into that one for it to work properly. I'm just going to hold it until the light here runs out, I think, and then go, go, go! So yeah, puzzle, if you have the stone mask, very simple. If you don't have the stone mask, very difficult. Well, moderately difficult at least, because of the bloody backbones. The bloody backbones! If you don't have a stone mask here, Negeron! If you do have the stone mask on, no Geron! There's just rupees there, don't need to bother with that. Heading on, this room's also a bit tricksy. We want our Goron mask on to get a stray fairy, which can prove troublesome every now and then. Whee! I broke my legs. So yes, we want to pound down onto this switch, which causes a thing around the corner to stop being on fire. We need to roll and then stop and then go around the corner and then roll again, and stop again and roll again. You don't need to do the stopping, it just makes it so much easier, and that's how I managed to do it on the first try there. If you try to do a continuous roll, it's definitely possible, but you're going to have a lot more difficulty with it, and that was a bit weird. Bloody control stick. Yeah, I think my wave pad is going a little bit. Or is it wave pad? No, wave bird, sorry. Wave pad is what I used to record, I think. Yeah. What I used to record my voice, I mean. To record my game audio, I use Instant DVD Recorder. Buy now. Actually, don't buy now, because it'll come with a capture card, most likely, and so, you know, you can get it for free. Don't bother buying it. Well, I say you can get it for free. You can buy it with a capture card, which is sometimes pretty expensive. But, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, generally. The setup is a bit stupid, I'd say. Not really stupid, it's just not the most convenient one if you don't know how long, roughly, you'll be recording for. because the setup sort of thing is you have to set how many minutes you're going to be recording for, and then you'll be able to capture footage for that long. So you can't just play it by ear, essentially. So with this temple, I've set it to record to 80 minutes, because I think that'll probably be about enough, an hour and 20. But equally, I can't say that as a guarantee, so, you know, using other... Okay, what the hell is going on, Link? What's going on with the camera here? Link won't go any way but sideways. That was bizarre as well. A lot of bizarre things going on these days, isn't there? Yes, so here we have another stray fairy. Don't need to be Deku Link anymore, so let's grab that stray fairy, and we have 6 already, so that's going pretty well. And through here, mini-boss fight! Oh man! So, let's see who this is. Ooh, something above us. Is it Wart? No. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Garrow Master. He has fire swords. He's a bit tricky, because he's so fast. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay. Get out of the way, because otherwise he'll hit you again. Okay. Yeah, that's the annoying thing with this guy, is that anytime you hit him, he pretty much automatically gets another hit in as well. But if you can dodge his attacks otherwise, then you can hit him, basically. But equally, he's sometimes a bit hard to dodge, like that. Come on. I did jump out of the way there. You know, Link, when I press buttons, I expect you to do something. It's also annoying because you don't know which way he's going to be facing when he drops down from the ceiling. So just, I think it must be facing you, so if you just roll forward, then you should be good to go. To think I could be defeated, although my rival you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light into the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple, it shall rearrange things in which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born on the earth. Do not forget these words. Die I shall, leaving no corpse. That is the law of us Garrow. I can't remember if the Garrow robes, if they said that is the law of us Garrow, or just if that is the way of us Garrow. I don't know, I don't suppose it really matters that much. Felt a bit like I was going to be sick there. It was a bit strange. I don't know. Maybe I'm just full of food still. So we had a Chinese takeaway today, which is pretty yum. Oh, I've just suddenly remembered. Jill, you're a pansy. Just have to throw that out there. You don't need to bother asking why, but yeah. But yeah, so we had a Chinese takeaway because it's getting close to uni time still. Oh boy. And so we're just having sort of little send-off stuff, really, which is pretty nice. Mainly going over this weekend, and then at the start of next week, it's going to be more scary preparation stuff. But for this week, it's just fun. Or this weekend. I can't remember if I said week or weekend. Come on, Hiploop. You don't need to stay alive. Trust me, it's not good for you. Well, it's probably good for you, but it's not good for me. For you to stay alive. I mean, it's good for me to stay alive myself, but you know what I meant, you crazy goon. Right, this is an Igor, not Wart. This is an Igor. You need to shoot it twice. I don't know if you need to use light arrows both times, but I believe you do. And this is why I brought those green potions along, because we used 4 arrows there, and we've already used up like half of our magic completely. So, yeah. We're going to need green potions around the place just for the benefit, really. It's a bit helpful. And the reason I bought blue potions is because then I can... It's mainly so I can recover magic power. I don't expect I'll really need it for health too often. I mean, you never know what's going to happen, but... Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to hit it, but... You know, it was worth a shot. What's through here? Ah, yes, this is the entrance again to the temple. I'm just going to ram into this bomb shoe so it doesn't cause us any ire. And can I get over there? Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think going the other way is a tiny bit faster because we don't need to do the Elegy of Emptiness stuff. Ah! Stay away from me, you damn dirty dragonfly. Oh yeah, I should point this out now. Well, I'm going to be pointing out soon anyways. But the light arrows can play the role of any... Go away! trying to tell the nice people something. Dragonfly! Don't you dare knock me off that edge, boy. Or I tell you what. Yes, the light arrows can replace the role of any refracted or reflected beam of light. So anything you'd be able to use the mirror shield and a beam of light on, you can use the light arrows on, and it'll have much the same effect. So it's all well and good. So that's what we're going to be doing a few times in here, really. Don't think there's anything we can hit at this stage, really. Let's do that again. Don't think there's anything important. But yes, we need to go through here again, because you remember those sunblocks? You don't? Well, now you do. Yeah, we need to use the light arrow on those so we can get that treasure chest containing a stray fairy. Dang it. No Dexa hand to help us up this time. Maybe I should have gone the other way around. But yeah, you can definitely swim up there. I've done it before. I think just about every time, because I always take this route, which is ever so slightly faster. Hey, there we go. Told you it was possible. You didn't believe me, did you? You thought I was lying through my gums and rest of my teeth. These bloody beamos with their annoying noises. I do not like them, Sam. I do not. Hey, how you doing? Explosion to the face. I'll get hit by the explosion as well, apparently. So yes, there's another stray fairy, which is 8. Yes, 8 stray fairies, all in a line. What will we do with them? We'll hand them in to the other stray fairies when we have all 15. Ein. I have no idea. I had to make it rhyme at some point, didn't I? What kind of nursery rhyme would this be otherwise? Yeah, I don't know what I'm on about. Swim and land. Excellent. You know, nursery rhymes are kind of morbid sometimes, aren't they? I mean, you know, there was no proof that Humpty Dumpty was ever an egg. Rockabye Baby, I mean, what kind of irresponsible parenting is that? I mean, seriously. I'm going to say this now, because it'll probably jinx it. This is the point where previously the game froze. I just got the light arrows, was coming out here to show off the main mechanic involved with them. And then the... Well, that's fun. And then the game froze, just as I was playing the Elegy of Emptiness. So let's see if that happens again! I am scared. Okay, we've got to this stage at least. But yeah, we need to just press down this one switch, I think. I think it's the only one that's necessary to press, essentially. To get the emblem. That's the one. I was going to say album. I was like, that doesn't sound right. To hit the I almost said it again. Hit the emblem with the light arrow. And then once you do that, everything turns upside down. That's what the Gara Master told us, only in a bit of a weird way, essentially. So yes, welcome to the Upside Down Stone Tower Temple. Bit creepy, isn't it? Just listen to the music. If you fall down, then you die. Are there treasure chests up there? Or are they over there or something? The feck? I don't know, I was just looking at the map. In any case, they don't contain stray fairies, so that's not a vital bit. Weak. I got toothache. That's not good. Oh well. But yes, now everything in the temple is also upside down, so anytime you fall off into anything, it's pretty much instant death. That looks a tiny little bit like Majora's Mask, only a bit buggy-eyed. So yes, because we hit the... I think this is because we hit the sun switch. We have another stray fairy, which is pretty good. Oh, there's a new guy, who's going to cause us a little bit of problems later. So he floats around. If he goes above you, then he slams downwards. I'll show you how to defeat him when we need to defeat one, essentially. Now you can see there's still a treasure chest in this room. Bloody tooth. I think it's a wisdom tooth. Anyway, enough about my mouth. Where was I? Oh yeah, there's still treasure just in this room. I think that's something we solve. Actually, that's something we solve by pressing a switch in the area with that guy who I'll teach you how to fight later. No, this is fun. Kaboom! You in the face. Thank you very much. This, I believe, is the room which was completely flooded previously. Yeah. And now, because, you know, all the water's fall down? All the water has fallen down between those holes. It's now air, and there are Deku flowers around the place, so this is Deku Link's time to shine. If you go into any of these streams, even if you're falling, or even if you just walk into them, I think, then you'll automatically get your Deku flowers out, which is pretty fun. And now we need to... Hey, does this remind anyone of Snowhead? No, well, that's because you didn't see it. I wonder if I'll cut it out again this time. I don't know, hopefully. Yeah. Don't go back into the stream, because that will, you know, make you fly back upwards, thus removing any progress. But what we need to do is fly into that little hole there. Which... Ah! Sorry, it really isn't fun. Toothache is never a good idea. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Except maybe masochists. Masochists might enjoy it. Dentists probably also enjoy it because, well, actually with the NHS, which may not be around for much longer, alright, it's not that great, but, you know, private doctors or private dentists probably enjoy all the benefits. I'm just trying to remember if that's the same ice thing we melted earlier and if we need to melt it again. Don't think we do, but... Oh no, of course, it's already closed. Duh. So yeah, we need to go back into that stream and actually press on the switch that was over here. Whee! Don't. Okay, and then if you hold down the switch, then the fire up here disappears. Huzzah! Oh, can we hit those mines into each other, please? That would be helpful. Can we do it? I don't expect so. Especially with aim like that. Maybe we do that while it's swinging. Yes! Like a boss. So, yeah. I'm also going to be wary of the game freezing every time I play the Elegy of Emptiness now. Which is a bit annoying, because we need to do it quite a few more times, I believe. But, hey. Elegy of Emptiness is as Elegy of Emptiness does, eh? I don't know. Let's get flying on our merry way. Be quiet, Hiploop. No one cares for your input. Yeah, just trying to remember why exactly this Deku flower is necessary. Just about to get over here, really. And Link is going to have to fly backwards. That's great. Hey, there we go. Okay, let's put the ice arrows. No, we don't want the ice arrows. Let's put the light arrows back on. Hook here, and we've got ourselves a stray fairy. Huzzah! Not sure what that was about. Oof. That wasn't fun. Can I just hit you from the back? Or maybe if I don't fail like that. Or like that. Seriously, what is wrong with me today? Toothache. Okay, sod it. I'm just gonna run on ahead. You enjoy your stomping around, buddy. I'm gonna be over here. Okay, this guy, the Dexa hand is now just so you can get those 26 rupees. Not really worth it. Press this switch and you get yourself a chest for another small key, I believe. Which is then necessary to do other stuff. Obviously, because, you know, stray keys? Seriously? How did I get to stray key? Stray key. Please just, Link, stop being inept today. Seriously, why does he go flying by just running into that guy? Okay. Now that is just bollocks. I clearly hit that guy in behind. And it didn't do anything because of the mask. That doesn't make any sense. You, sir, are a heathen. I do not appreciate your service. I shall be on my way. So yes, we need to fly over here. We can try and go between the mines, or we can just go around. You know, like a sensible man would. In here, we have a miniaturized version of the mechanic from the outside. This room... Where was this room? We haven't been in it, surely. Yes, there's lava up there. So we're going to want our Goron mask out. And there's another emblem up there, so shoot a light arrow into the emblem. And the room turns upside down. If you go back into the previous room, that is still the way it would be in the current upside down temple. It hasn't flipped round because you flipped this room round. And likewise, if you come back into this room, it'll be back the way it's going around now. So just bear that in mind. It's a bit weird that the lava doesn't fall, but you know, it's also kind of stylish. This room is block puzzles involving light arrow and upside down shenanigans. I believe we first need to flip the room upside down, so we'll probably miss the emblem entirely. There we go. No, there's one on the other side as well, I think. So yeah, you can hit it on either side of the room. And as you can see, previously the block would have been inaccessible, but now that it is here, we can accessible it. Ugh. Bit of a stomachache now. Man, I've got all kinds of pains going on. Excuse me. All kinds of pains going on now, don't I? Toothache, stomachache, weird feeling in my leg. Yeah, that's a fantastic day for me, isn't it? And I think I had a bit of a headache earlier as well, so maybe I'm just a hypochondriac. Or maybe I'm just paranoid. That's equally possible. Maybe I can't speak English. That's also equally possible. Can't just jump over there, can I? Oh, I can, but I don't want to. Ugh. We need to push this block over to... Excuse me? Thank you. Yeesh. Some choo-choos. I mean, I know they're just trying to be friendly and everything, but it's just a bit annoying. Much like myself. Oh, green giant. I'm such a victim of advertising, aren't I? I'm sure we all are. So... Let's flip the room upside down again. And see what that choo-choo does. Oh, man. I'm actually interested in this now. Oh, he flipped upside down normally as well. I was hoping you'd do something weird. But no, no such luck. Link, I don't want you to climb onto the block. I want you to... Hang on. Okay, we need to push it that way. You see, the annoying thing is how long the animation takes to do the flipping upside down thing. Granted, it's not that long. But, it's just a little bit frustrating that, like, they put this in that you could have just had it so that you can push the block to the right bit so it would flip underneath, but nope. Choo-choo! Piss off! I do not enjoy your company! Thank you! Yeesh! Might kill the green one to get some more magic, actually, but still. And now that we've done that, I'm gonna get hit by the choo-choo, and that door is gonna open again. Yeesh! Thank you. Right, I believe we can just jump up to there now. Good, good. I remember my practice run, I flipped the room upside down twice to get back up there. Oh, God. You again. I hate wizrobes. But, oh well. At least I know the technique of being able to see him on the minimap again this time, which is a bit helpful. You kindly die, good sir. Did I just... Okay. Ah, I was hoping I could get him before he did anything, because I think I did that once. I think I did that in my practice run, which is a bit bizarre. There you are. Right. Okay, with light arrows that guy goes down a bit quicker, but still a bit annoying. And he's ugly as sin. Seriously. Ugh. I don't think there's any stray fairies up in that little passageway there. But I'm crazy enough to check, so let's check, I suppose. Don't know why I thought I had the hook shot there. I mean, I haven't used it, like, at all in this dungeon so far, I think. I keep calling them dungeons so far in this temple. Yeah, I think I'm just used to calling things like this dungeons. Did they call them dungeons in Ocarina of Time? I expect they call them temples, although I don't suppose you could really call a tree a temple. Or a cavern, or a giant fish. Yeah, the forest and the temples afterwards were definitely temples, though. But I still think I probably called them dungeons. We can hook shot onto that chest, I promise you. There we go. Told you so. You should have just been a bit more trusting of me. There's right here. In case anyone's wondering where this room is, this is the room where the Armos statues were. Only upside down, obviously. So if we were to fall down... Actually, that's what this staircase does, actually. Actually. Yes, so that's the floor we bombed through. Here's a Poe. Goodbye. I don't think anything happens if we go up there. Why do I keep thinking that the item I need is just automatically set to C left? I mean, I do need to have some input in the game, you know. The light was shining right in my face there. Who's a good son? You're not. You never appreciated your father. Damn it, Apollo. I think Apollo was the sun god. Yeah, not sure what you were doing. Or was he the son of the sun god? Damn it, Apollo, what were you? Kids these days, I don't know. Yes, through here, we have the dudes who we saw earlier, or the one dude we saw earlier who I vaguely explained. They're a bit annoying. If you hit the emblem on their chest, then they turn upside down. You wait for them to fly over you, and then they crash themselves into the floor, because they're incredibly stupid. If you don't flip them upside down, then they just try to crush you, and then they don't take any damage whatsoever. So you need to make them hit themselves on the head. It's a pretty unique enemy sort of thing. I enjoy the cleverness of it, but equally it's a bit convoluted to fight. Where have you gone? I know there's a third one of you. Oh, there you are. Hi, fella. What are you called, anyways? Death Armos! Oh, I thought you looked a bit Armosy. They're kind of like the first boss of A Link to the Past, actually. I think they were Armos. Oi! Excuse me, or Armos. Or... Please, don't turn upside down again. Dang it! Right, come on. Nope. Okay, good. Now, try and flatten me, please. Ah, you're an idiot. Oh, what japes. Right. Press that switch and the fire should dissipate from there. Excellent. Right. Energy of emptiness, go! Once again. What was I going to say? Probably nothing, actually. Not sure why I thought I was going to say something. I'm very rarely interesting. If ever, come to think of it. Right. Okay, I can climb. Actually, no, let's grab that magic before it disappears, because you're going to need to get every bit of magic you can get, really. Or take every bit of magic you can get in this temple. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to sort of compromise saying dungeon and temple in one word. Every time it'll change. Next time it'll be Dumple or something. Water Dumple. Pikmin reference. Oh, we really needed one of those in a Majora's Mask Let's Play. I believe there's a stray fairy inside there, so let's get our bow out and try and kill some dudes. Okay, swing around again, and don't do that, because that's useless. Okay. Can you swing in a more useful fashion, please? Uh-huh. Swing back along like that. And I'm not going to do anything here, am I? Nope. I'll use your comrade, then. First time. It's always the way, isn't it? Oh, actually. That was a bit of a waste. Because there's a door over here we need to go through. So, let's go through it, I suppose. This leads to the guy I was telling you about earlier. The one who's right there, causing a bit of trouble for us. Let's go make him kill himself. Come on. There you go, and we stepped on the switch, which makes a treasure chest appear back in the other way around world. But I believe we need to use that to hookshot onto later, as well, in this inverted version. So we'll do that, which will be fantastic, all things considered. So yeah, no matter what, we're going to need to go back into the other way around as well, once more. Mine's back, isn't it? All is well and ready. Blow you up. Huzzah. Zoom around like a crazy motherfucker. Not sure why I decided to say that. I really need to cut down on the swearing, don't I? Sorry, guys. Well, I am sorry, but it's also a difficult thing to really stop yourself doing. You know, old habits die hard and everything like that. Yeah. So I'm very sorry when I swear unnecessarily, but it's just kind of what I do. Some people do it. I'm one of them. Oh yeah, the second mini-boss of the temple is coming up about here, I believe. Excuse me. I'd just like to hit you in the face. Thank you. See, why couldn't you be more like your friend who died in the first hit? I mean, you know, that's all it took. Yes, so the next mini-boss is coming up. If anyone's wondering, this room is where we use Deku Link, primarily, to fly around. Woo! Right, let's fight this guy. What are you, I say? We're bats. Excellent. Now, these are, in fact, going to form the shell of one man or woman. I'm not entirely sure. Let's fight him, I suppose. So, you need to fire a light arrow into its chest, and then slash at the being itself. Can't remember what it's called. Let's ask Tattle. Gomez! There'll be no end to it if you can't get those bats away from it. Does that shed any light on the situation? Hint, hint. You know, light. Do you have anything that produces light? Light? Leave. Right. I'm getting the bunny hood. I need to run away from you because you're closing in, and I don't. You know, I need personal space. Eesh. This is sexual harassment. Excuse me. Stay away from it while it whirls its blades around. And light arrow it again. Oh, come on! Excuse me. Oh. You're a bit closer than I expected. Hey! Just let me hit you and kill you and everything. Yep. You see, it's a bit annoying that the bats also make you stop firing your arrows. Okay, we got them off. Okay, we can't hit him while he's doing that. Sorry, I'm being a bit quiet here, guys, but this is proving to be a bit troublesome. Bloody bats. I swear. Ah, great. You couldn't just cooperate, could you? And now you're dead. Oh man, I called it. That was good. So, yes, that was a bit creepy. And it burns and explodes and... alive. Oh, what? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What do you want about? Let's see here. I'm gonna have one of my blue potions, I think. Because I might as well get myself fully healed. And might as well refill my magic while I'm at it. So, you know, probably a waste. But that's why I got the blue potion, you know. If I'm not going to use it, what's the point in having it? So yeah, fully heals both magic and health. So, pretty dang good item. You get the first one for free if you go and find a mushroom. For Kotake. And you can find one right next to the statue at Southern Swamp. Not Woodfall, Southern Swamp, just bear that in mind. So if you just fly there and then grab the mushroom and run to the old hag's potion shop, then you're good to go, essentially. Okay, how many do we have left? Stray fairies. 3. I think we can just fly back to the entrance, actually. Yeah, we can. Sorry. Because there's only, like, 2 rooms we need to go in anymore. In the upside down place. Actually, no, there's, like, several. But, there's only 2 we haven't explored yet, which we really need to go to at this stage. Sorry, just gonna scratch my leg and rearrange myself slightly. Because I'm a bit hot. Because, you know, having a lot of electronic stuff on at one time will do that, really. But as you can see, we are missing only a few items. We're missing only 1 thing here, because these are all stuff for collectibles. We're missing 2 masks. And yes, I plan to remedy both of those situations in the near future. So that's pretty fun. In fact, I'm going to remedy one of them just about now. We need light arrows. Obviously, because, you know, we're in this temple where you get light arrows. I mean, when you get an item in a game, typically use them as much as you can. Okay, blast him in the eye twice. And then do it again. Blast him in the eye twice. These guys, if you're fast enough, they are no problem at all. If you're slow, they can be a bit of a hassle, but typically they're not going to be. We just missed being generated underneath. What? We just missed the chest being generated underneath us. So this is a pretty big looking gilded chest, so it's not going to be a small key, but we already have... Oh, and we're getting a cutscene. We already have the map and the compass. So what can this possibly be? We already have the item as well, so... It's a mask! You got the giant's mask. Within this mask lies the might of a giant. Can you use its powers anywhere? We can use it anywhere, but only in one room of the entire game. Yeah. Oh. He did not like that situation, clearly. Once you hit that switch, then this chest becomes available to us. You know what I should have done in my practice recording was see exactly how to get to the boss room, because I can't entirely remember. Yeah, because basically what I did is I went and got all the stray fairies, and then I just ended it there because I thought, the boss, that'll be easy to find, and that... Seriously, the suns are terrifying. Ugh. I didn't even really fall that much. It just sort of... The game knew that I'd fall into the abyss. And just decided to make it quick. Just trying to remember exactly where all the places were in. But we need to go back out here and... Oh. Need to shoot the emblem, which is up there now. Quick! Okay. Can we please do this? Thank you very much. Without the attitude, good sir. Right, so we can flip it upside down again, and... Oh, good. We're gonna have to play the Elegy of Emptiness 3 times again, aren't we? See, this is why I'm annoyed by this mechanic, because it just takes unnecessarily long. So step on this switch. Right, we are now back in the temple again, ready to collect our prizes of 3 stray fairies, essentially. I think with this one I'm not going to bother going and getting the stray fairy prize until after the dungeon. Just because I don't really need it. Okay, we have 3 things that'll fully resteal our magic. I should be fine. Oh, stay away from me! I remember in my practice run of this, I got knocked off by a dragonfly like twice into that pit. Which was not very fun to do. Let's see where the remaining fairies... Eh? Oh, right. Yes. Oh. I really dislike Z targeting sometimes when it doesn't work, you know? I mean, I clearly flipped the camera so that it would face ahead, and then it sort of stayed exactly facing the way it was. It just made no sense. Sorry, I was just seeing if having the control stick in a direction changed how Z targeting worked. I have no idea. So now we have a thing to collect in this room. I'm just trying to remember... Oh wait, we can only get it from here, I believe. Yeah, we're going through there, so that's good. There should be a... Oh, you're bloody joking. I forgot to hit that switch there. Well, I'll go and get the other stray fairy that's upside down here, then I'll just cut ahead to this place being upside down again. Or actually, I probably won't even bother showing that off. Just remember that I go into the upside down version of this place. I hit that light switch with my light arrow. And then I turn it back upside down again, and I collect the stray fairy. I turn it back upside down yet again to do the boss thing. Just remember that, essentially. In fact, I'll probably do it. I'll probably beat the boss, and then come back and get that stray fairy at the end. But yeah, you guys don't need to see all of that happening, I shouldn't imagine, so... Yeah! Sorry, I don't know why I decided to make that outburst. It's because my voice cracked a little. When I say a little, it voice cracked quite epically. And then this whole situation occurred, and stay away from me, Bombchu. Yeah, that Bombchu can be a real pain in the face. That was close. Yeah, that Bombchu can be a real pain. Because you know, he can knock you off and then into the lava, and if you're not quick enough, then Link will die because he's the Deku Scrub, and then you'll have to start again, the Bombchu will be back, and so, you know. But if you have your Goron Mask re-equipped, or equipped to another C direction, then if you can equip it fast enough, then you're good to go, essentially. So yeah, here's the 14th Stray Fairy, and... well, I think we can just fly back to the temple entrance now. And then we're gonna go and find the boss room, which I'm not entirely sure where it is. Whoopsie. But, yeah, so... just imagine that... Stray Fairy had to finish the animation there. LOL! Actually... okay, cutting ahead to when this temple is upside down. Okay, we're back in here now. And I think I'm actually going to go into the room with the something on, just show you guys where it is. I'm not going to bother showing getting it or anything, because it's just... whoops. You can go in these as normal Link then, apparently. You learn something new every day. So you can let this carry you all the way up, and you can just about do nothing with it, so... can we put on our Deku Mask in midair? No, but it'll make us fall. Right. Can I get out of the stream, please? Whee! Quite incredible that Link didn't take any damage there. His legs are clearly getting tougher from all the falling he does. Yep. Let's fly up. There's that there sun block thing. Or stone, stone thing. There it is! Found you! Yeah, you can't hit it. You prick. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna show you how to kill these guys, because this guy is getting on my nerves. Hook shot to the face. Slam it. I think... actually, I showed that off already, didn't I? In the room just after the Garrow Master, so I don't need to show her off there anyway. Not helpful, dude. There we go. So yeah. And then just above that, only upside down, there'll be the treasure chest, which I'll get probably off screen, really, after the dungeon. Okay, let's see where the boss room is. The boss room is around here. An interesting question you pose. I remember, actually, I keep talking about my previous run, but I remember with my previous run, for the 850th time, the game would freeze really frequently. I think it was about the... actually, in fact, it was about the time with the aliens, so I had to do that like 4 times, because the game kept freezing around there. And then I decided, right, I've been clearly doing too much in this 1 3-day cycle. So I split it up into several 3-day cycles, and I didn't have any problems with it anymore. So it's all good. Isn't it great when the stories have a happy ending? Ah, that's how we get up. Okie doke. Right. And then this thing's gonna prove problematic. Let's go over there. And then I believe... yep, there's the boss door. So... oh, jeez. Wasn't expecting that guy to be there. Let's blow him up, because they annoy me. Really... ah! You guys are bitches. Okay, we've got arrows, we've got magic, we got health. I'd say we're just about ready. So we want to have the Giant's Mask set to a button. We want to have... actually, I don't think we need anything else set to a button, really. The boss fight, although interesting, is not exactly... it's a lot more, spectacle than substance. Much like with Georg, we have to jump down to get to our boss. And we fall into some kind of parallel dimension. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 2nd time, I'm introducing a boss fight for bizarre reasons in this temple. Please meet Twin Mold. How you doing, giant masked insect? So yeah, there's 2 of these giant insect dudes. How can we possibly defeat them? Well, you can either shoot them in the head and tail with arrows, or Giant's Mask. That's right, enormous Link. Now, here you can slash their heads or tails and do damage, and it's just, you know, it's a pretty kind of stylish boss fight, essentially. There's no clever gimmick or anything, really, like, well, several other bosses. I can't remember the name of it, but there was the boss fight in Twilight Princess, where I believe you had to grapple onto that fish thing. I believe if you destroy the pillars around here, you can get more magic if you need it. If you're not particularly good at fighting, then I guess you can't pick up magic for you're enormous. Well, we've already killed one of them. But basically, if you're not too good at attacking these guys, then I definitely recommend you go and get yourself some Rishato Romani before this fight, because then it's essentially you can just hack and slash for as long as you want in the day. So, you know, it's all well and good. The other guy... Where are you? Oh, there you are! Hello! Can I attack your head, please? Where's your tail? May as well attack that, because it's coming up. And there we go! Boss fight is... yeah, as I said, a lot more spectacle than substance. But equally, pretty damn cool spectacle, isn't it? Giant Link versus 2 giant worms of death that can fly. I mean, it's pretty cool. So yeah, there are the 2 remains of our enemies, and removing the mask, we return back to normal Link size. And that is the only room in the entire game we can use the giant mask. Or the giant's mask, or whatever it's called. So that's pretty fantastic. Let's grab ourselves our heart container and our twin rover. Why do I keep saying twin rover? Actually, I think I've only just said it once. But I keep thinking twin rover. Let's get our twin mold's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil twin mold. Evil Penfold. Ah, Penfold's a dude, isn't he? If anyone doesn't know who Penfold is, then... sigh. Go and watch Danger Mouse, it's amazing. Well, I'm wearing bunny ears again. That'll ruin any sort of form of seriousness in this cutscene. I've only just noticed that the main sort of colour filters for these areas are different for each temple. Well, we've helped all of you. That's all we can do. Call us. That's what they're saying. Without being told, we understand. So now you'll help us out in exchange. We'll call you from atop the clock tower, so do something about him, alright? What? Their voices sound sad. You don't want to? Give... your... Fried eggs. Oh, sorry. Friend. Forgive your friend. Forgive our friend? What do you mean by forgive? Huh? What friend? I assume they mean Skull Kid. He was your friend before. He turned on you. And I think that's what they mean. And upon defeating the temple, this happens. It's a bit weird. I don't entirely understand myself, but all the bizarre spiritual energy that was inside that temple is now leaving. The sky, once purple and dark and overcast permanently, can once again become purple and overcast. But it is night, to be fair. I think if we'd done it during daytime, it would have gone to nice, happy colours and everything. But yes, so now it's nice, normal, nighttime colours. I believe the Gibdos are still marching around that house. Oh no, they've stopped because, you know, we finished the temple. So that's pretty sweet. The water isn't flowing, which is a bit strange. And I'm going to end this part here, guys. So, please join me in the next one, where we shall collect the Great Fairy's reward for this thing, and do a side quest thing for the final piece of heart, not in the final area of the game. I will see you guys then. Goodbye.